China is quietly rising to become a leading global powerhouse in snake farming. Join me as we uncover the secrets behind raising and processing millions of snakes. Be sure to like and follow so you don't miss out on these fascinating insights. In the rural areas of Western China, despite having only 1,000 residents, a terrifying secret is hidden. In just 1 square yard, there are over 1 million snakes of various species packed together. If you think counting snakes is a fun game, this is definitely not for the faint-hearted. Since the 1970s, China has supplied 80% of the world's snakes. Besides India, China is also a major player as one of the largest exporters of snakes. Over 500 snake farms in China supply snakes for both the domestic market and medicinal production. With a snake farming industry valued at $10 million, this profession not only brings in impressive incomes ranging from $65,000 to $80,000 annually, but also makes many people in rural China feel that investing in these legless friends has never been more appealing. At a snake farm, breeding is akin to setting up a matchmaking party for snake couples. Male snakes must weigh between 2 to 4 pounds, while females range from 4 to 6 pounds. Each year from March to June, the farm hosts these dates so that the snakes can mate freely, ensuring that the population remains well supplied. When snakes are in their breeding season, they're as busy as new moms. A snake can lay between 20 to 30 eggs, though some species can produce over 100. Harvesting snake eggs is as dramatic as a scene from Fast and Furious, requiring not only quick and careful collection, but also ensuring the eggs remain intact. Otherwise, the future baby snakes might become a snack for the mother due to their competitive nature. Imagine being a harvester. You'd need sharp eyes, nimble hands, and a bit of luck to avoid arousing the mother snake's suspicion. If you were offered $10,000 to collect snake eggs, would you take it? Comment below. After about 60 to 90 days of incubation, the baby snakes start breaking through their eggshells to welcome the new world. Newly hatched snakes are usually small, measuring about 8 to 12 inches. These hatchlings are the new stars in a super stylish lineup, with grand plans for their future. After about 6 to 12 months of raising, the snakes are ready for shipment. This is when customers swarm the snake enclosures like treasure hunters. Here, they select strong, sleek male snakes. Female snakes, on the other hand, are kept as breeding mothers in the industry. Snakes weighing between 2 to 5 pounds are considered market-ready. A snake can range from $100 to $300, depending on its size and species. When snakes enter the culinary world, they don't just appear as exotic dishes, but become luxurious delicacies. One standout dish is a stir-fried snake with lemongrass and chili, often served at high-end restaurants with its spicy, aromatic flavor. Additionally, snake spring rolls offer a unique twist, enticing diners with the combination of snake meat and traditional spices. China processes about 20 million snakes annually, making them a key ingredient in many distinctive dishes. Snake meat is particularly popular in southern provinces like Guangdong and Hunan, where rich cuisine and a taste for unique foods make it a common choice on local menus. Everyone knows that snake venom is toxic, but in medicine, it is considered a valuable resource. Snake venom contains various biological compounds, such as enzymes, peptides, and proteins, with properties that can reduce inflammation, prevent blood clotting, and kill cancer cells. Research on snake venom has led to the development of anticoagulants, pain relievers, and vaccines for snake bite treatment. Thus, snake venom is not just a danger, but also a precious medical resource. The snake leather industry in China has a 40-year history and generates around $2 billion annually. Snake leather is widely used in fashion products, ranging from budget-friendly wallets priced around $100 to high-end handbags and other fashion items that can cost thousands of dollars. Luxury items, such as snake leather handbags from renowned brands, can even reach prices of $10,000 or more. Snake-based remedies have been passed down in Guangdong, China, for over 1,000 years. The snakes are cleaned and dried, and this traditional remedy is believed to treat various ailments, including back pain, arthritis, and digestive issues. They are sold at local markets for about $50 each. However, this practice has not been verified by medical experts. Therefore, I advise against trying it at home. Snake wine, a unique delicacy from China, is primarily found in Guangdong province. To make it, venomous snakes like cobras and pit vipers are cleaned, have their venom removed, and are then soaked in traditional rice wine. This process usually requires aging from 3 to 6 months, or even up to a year, to achieve the best flavor and effects. Snake wine is typically reserved for special occasions and entertaining distinguished guests. It is believed to enhance vitality, improve health, and treat certain musculoskeletal disorders. Snakes are not only mysterious creatures, but can also become performance stars when properly trained. From the time they are eggs, these little talents are taught to become accustomed to their handlers. Snake trainers need not only skilled hands, but also circus-like abilities to control the snakes, transforming their slithering movements into spectacular performances. In Fujian Province, China, some residents choose to keep snakes instead of dogs for guarding their homes. These snakes not only serve as protectors, but also help deter unwanted guests. With their presence, intruders are likely to think twice before paying a visit. Snakes are classified into two types, venomous and non-venomous. Join me as we explore some venomous snake species. You might just learn how to avoid them in the wild. The Chinese cobra is one of the most venomous snakes, with its venom classified as type A in toxicity ratings. They are typically active during the day and have a body that ranges from yellow-brown to black, with distinctive scales. Chinese cobras can grow to lengths of about 5 to 6.5 feet. Is this information useful? Leave a comment below. The Chinese green pit viper stands out with its bright green color, which provides excellent camouflage in leafy environments. This snake can grow from 2 to 3 feet in length and is highly skilled at hiding, making it difficult to spot in the wild. According to Global Aquaculture Alliance Global Aquaculture Alliance, Japan is one of the largest fishing and fishing countries in the world. Each year, Japan obtains about 4.5 million tons of fish from fishing, including many fish species such as tuna, salmon, herring, and other marine fish. Meanwhile, the output of seafood exploited in Japan each year ranges from 5,000 to 10,000 tons. Say goodbye to the chicken farm and come with me to see how the Japanese process canned eel. First, the eels are fed into the cleaning line, where they are washed and cut into regular pieces. After that, these eel pieces are transferred to the steaming stage, helping to preserve the natural flavor and nutrients of the eel. Next, workers divide the eels into iron boxes with care and precision. The eel boxes are then put into an automatic line to add a signature sauce, creating a rich, attractive flavor. Once the boxes have added sauce, they are transferred to a large steamer to be steamed, ensuring food safety and hygiene. This process not only helps the eel cook evenly, but also helps the sauce penetrate each piece of eel, adding flavor. Finally, after being steamed, the eel boxes are taken out and put into the packaging line. This process not only ensures the highest quality of the product, but also preserves the fresh flavor of the eel. The egg-laying chicken farming model is also a gold mine for large-scale chicken farms. Modern barns are optimally designed to harvest thousands of eggs every day. Chickens are raised in a clean, airy environment with a reasonable diet, helping them maintain health and stable egg-laying ability. Every day, each row of chicken coops is filled with new, shiny, high-quality eggs. There are special chickens that can lay up to 100 eggs a day, making a significant contribution to overall output. After being harvested, eggs are checked for quality, carefully classified and packaged, ready to supply to the market. Please leave a 0 if you don't like this video. The biggest fear for chicken farm owners is avian flu. According to statistics from the World Veterinary Organization, from October 2021 to early 2024, about 15 million poultry will die from this disease. Therefore, these are two useful preventive measures proposed by the World Veterinary Organization. First, it is necessary to vaccinate chickens. Chickens are usually vaccinated against influenza when they are 4–6 weeks old, when their immune system has developed enough to respond effectively to the vaccine. The second method is to clean the chicken coop periodically once a month. Feeding troughs and livestock cages need to be sprayed with high-pressure nozzles to remove residue on them. The coop floor also needs to be swept clean of chicken droppings and garbage. Finally, spray disinfectant to ensure that bacteria do not reproduce and cause disease in the chicken. Write it down in your notebook because this information will be very useful to you. The poultry farming and processing industry contributes significantly to the world economy, generating billions of dollars in profits each year. The United States, China, and Brazil are the three leading countries in chicken meat production. In terms of growth rate from 2020 to 2023, the U.S. poultry industry increases by 2.97%. China grows by 1.90%. Brazil is currently leading with an increase of 6.43%. However, China still retains its position as the world's largest chicken meat producer. If you want to try your hand at the livestock industry, please refer to 2 chicken farming models from the world's largest poultry farm. The first model is to graze chickens freely. The barn space is usually in the hills and mountains, where there is spacious space and fresh air. The chicken coop here will be simply designed, requiring only a spacious coop. In the co-op, arrange a number of trays containing water and food for the chickens. The advantage of this model is that the chickens will be free to move freely and produce firm, chewy, and crispy meat. Cost and time are also neither costly nor time-consuming. However, finding a suitable natural environment to graze chickens freely is also a big problem, and it will be difficult for you to control the number of chickens on the farm. As for the industrial model of raising chickens, the chicken coop will need to be designed to separate the chickens with an iron fence. Next, equip the chicken coop with an air filtration system, because chickens raised in the co-op will cause unpleasant odors to the surrounding environment. Every day, you need to feed the chickens and check the coop regularly. The most outstanding feature of raising chickens in a barn is that we can combine raising chickens for meat and eggs to increase profits. The limitation of this model is that it costs a lot of money to install chicken coops and feed. If you choose the grazing model, leave 1. If you choose the barn model, leave 0. The standard weight of chicken for processing usually ranges from 2.5 to 3.5 kg. This is the ideal weight level to help ensure meat quality and economic efficiency. Chicken at this weight has enough meat and nutrients, suitable for many types of products. To reach this weight, chickens usually need to be raised for 8 to 12 weeks, depending on the breed and raising conditions. I'll take you through a magic show of how a chicken factory will transform thousands of chickens within an hour. Chickens are transported to the processing area, where they are gently hung on the line, preparing for their beauty journey. First, the chicken is dipped in hot water to help the feathers fall out easily. After that, they are transferred to a feather cleaning machine. It only takes 3 seconds for the chickens to have white skin. Thanks to this technology, in the United States, a large poultry processing plant can process an average of about 1 million chickens per week. Calculated, this equates to about 52 million chickens per year, equivalent to the population of Colombia. Next, the chicken is taken through the cosmetic area. Each body part is divided precisely and delicately. Finally, packaging for preservation. Do you still want me to take you on a tour of the factory? So we will continue to explore the fresh mushroom factory. Entering the factory, the first scent you will see is the smell of wood mulch. Do you wonder what the factory is doing with this pile of wood mulch? They're making a house for mushrooms. Wood mulch will be mixed with yeast and pressed into a sausage shape. The sausages will be incubated at about 20-30 degrees to create a moist environment and sow mushroom. Next, the mushrooms are transferred to growing rooms, which provide ideal light and temperature, about 20-25 degrees Celsius, for growth. After reaching the desired size and quality, the mushrooms will be harvested by factory staff. Mushrooms that meet the standards are mushrooms with plump bodies and dark brown color. These mushrooms will be packaged for market. The palm oil production process begins with harvesting ripe palm fruits, then transporting them to the factory for processing. Palm fruit is cleaned and steamed to separate the pulp and seeds. The fruit pulp is then pressed to extract crude palm oil. Crude palm oil goes through refining steps, including removing impurities, decolorizing, and deodorizing to create pure palm oil. Oil palm plantations stretch across millions of hectares of land in tropical countries such as Indonesia and Malaysia, where oil palm trees flourish. After being harvested, oil palm fruits are transported to factories for processing. Oil palm trees begin to bear fruit after about 3-4 years of planting and reach the highest yield from the 7th to the 18th year. At this time, oil palm trees produce fruit regularly and of high quality. Oil palm is usually harvested year-round, but the time between harvests is usually 10-14 days. Can you guess the number that a buffalo meat processing factory can produce each year? It only takes 1 hour for a factory to produce 2,000 pounds of buffalo meat. And it only takes 1 week to produce 14 tons of buffalo meat. All thanks to the support of modern machinery technology and processing lines. Buffalo meat is often stored at low temperatures, usually from 0 degrees Celsius to 4 degrees Celsius. Thanks to this, the factory can store large quantities of buffalo meat and release it to the market regularly every year. Palm oil has many important applications in life and industry. In the food industry, palm oil is used to prepare products such as fried foods. In the cosmetic industry, palm oil is the main ingredient in shower gel thanks to its ability to moisturize and soften the skin. In addition, palm oil is also used in the production of biodiesel, an environmentally friendly biofuel, contributing to reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Please leave the number 1 if you like palm oil. If you are someone who always looks for healthy products, let me take you to the palm oil factory. Leave a 0 if you don't like this video. On a small scale, a farm can raise from 10 to 50 buffaloes, suitable for households or small-scale farmers. Average farms usually raise from 50 to 200 animals. Large-scale farms that supply meat to processing plants can raise from 200 to 500 animals, or even thousands. Farm size also depends on land area, food source, water source, and livestock technology. The number of buffaloes raised on each farm must be strictly managed for economic efficiency.
Thank you for watching. Your companionship is our joy and motivation to create engaging videos every day. If you enjoyed this video, leave a 1 in the comments section. Any mistakes you point out will help us improve the quality of each video. Now goodbye and see you in the next videos. Welcome to our channel, which is run by a pro team. First the channel manager, content writer, and finally the editor.